Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Let me just close that because I can't actually see the stream. Chat. What we saying, boys? What are we saying, man? Yes, Daniel. What's good, brother? Yes, Adam, what we saying? I'm good, man. How you doing? Hope you had a good weekend, boys. Bitch, straight back to it, though, man. Same shit, different week. I think it's a good. I mean, again, I'll be honest. We are getting closer and closer to this pause of these. The tariff pause being lifted. So it's about to say the markets are getting a little bit nicer now, but we may see that drastically change in the near future. Man, I ain't gonna lie. Yes, Pascal, what we saying, bro? Let me just get these links in here, boys. Been in a cell on GU since 8:30. Fucking hell. Just not moving. I'll be honest, the reason why I want to trade GU, Daniel, right? And again, I do this every morning, innit? I literally do this every single morning, right? Little tip. I always get my 3 currencies, right? And just for the sake of efficiency, the reason why I want efficiency, right, is because I'll be honest, I'm not the type of person to want to sit in a trade for hours and think about it. I've noticed if I'm in a trade for about 2 to 3 hours, I generally do not think about it at all. As soon as it gets a bit longer, I start thinking about it a bit more because I'm like, fucking hell, it's not closed yet. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a little bit difficult. But the way I've sort of gone around it, right, is doing this. I mean, you've probably seen me do this before, man. Okay, your strongest pair right now is definitely 100%, without a shadow of a doubt, euro. And it goes to the dollar. No, the pound. Okay. Second's the pound, and then last but not least, the weakest is the dollar. So the way we trade the most efficient is trade the highest and the lowest. I'll be honest. This morning, I'm pretty sure USD was in the middle and the pound was the weakest. Hence why I was looking at EG this morning. EG was perfect, boys. I mean, if you trade off straight off the IFEG, I don't, so I didn't get an entry. It was unlucky, but again, there's a reason why I've got that strategy, right? So if you look from this perspective, you probably wouldn't trade GU. Like even this morning, like when it was before London, it was like 6:30, 7 when we was on the pre-London. This morning, this was the bias. It was pretty much this. Euro's still the strongest. Then it was the dollar, and then it was the pound. So that's why we was looking for EG sells mainly. But obviously now we're probably even more looking towards EU sells. Well, EU buyers really. EG buyers, sorry. EG buyers, EU buyers. Yes, Vishal, what we saying, bro? But honestly, do that. Daniel, do that every time you trade, right? Every single session. I mean, you probably do it once per session, right? Just get you down. I mean, I can't actually remember if you trade how many pairs you trade, but again, if you trade the euro, so these currencies here, right? The euro, the pound, and then you trade the dollar. Then use those. Just use those, and then mark your 1, 2, 3 out. Do that every single London. I mean, if you just trade London session, do it every London session. If you trade London and New York, do it for both. But honestly, bro, I can't even stress. You know what it does, yeah? You know what it does as well, which I really like. Is it? I mean, one is efficiency, right? So what I just explained there is efficient. It ensures you get in the most efficient position you can for the day out of your currencies. But not only that, it's just the braveness whilst you're in the trade. You know you're trading a strong pair against a weak pair, right? So you know you're going to get some form of move. You might not get entered, fair play, okay? But at least the move is within your direction. So if you do get entered, you're probably going to see a higher probability of a win. To be honest, that's normally how it pans out. But yeah, I'll be honest. Finding the most efficient pair to trade is just the way I do it is just generally just being able to see which currency is the weakest, which one's the strongest out of the currencies I trade, and then I'll trade the strongest against the weakest, right? Or if I'm looking for a short, vice versa, right? Alright, be good, Michelle. Do you leverage trade? Yeah, bro. Everyone leverage trades, really. When you say leverage trade, what do you mean? Because some people, when I say leverage trade, they talk about going up in lot size type strategy. It's like a sort of a martingale sort of aspect. But obviously leverage just is, what leverage really is just in forex really what you would say is just risk really. What is added to your account. Oh man, tell you what, coffees are actually far too nice. Like how much you leverage you use. Okay, I'll be honest, bro. If you're asking for that perspective, Jay, everyone trades leverage, innit? Like everyone trades leverage. The only people that don't, and I'll be honest, most of them do anyway, is you've got Muslim accounts. Muslim accounts pretty much just don't have any leverage in it. Which again, you're not gonna make any fucking money, so it's pointless. But yeah, I trade prop firm accounts, bro. On average, yeah, about 1 to 100. So I trade 1 to 100 leverage. Did you have any setups this morning? Yes, we had this. I had this really nice EG. I didn't get entered, but this is what he was looking at from about fucking 6 o'clock. This was about 6:30 this morning in the pre-London. I was pretty much looking. I mean, this was actually really nice because we was literally watching. This is the thing about the pre-Londons and why I love them so much. I'm never missing. If there's a position there for me, I'm never missing it. Never. We jumped on at 6:30. Yeah, right. We jumped on at 6:30. We was able to see the move down. Okay. We was able to see the correction up, confirming that we're now bullish. I was just unable to get in. But again, that's just why, boys, being in the market early, it actually makes it a lot more. Literally being prepared helps. Makes sense, right? Preparation is key. And this is why I say you don't need to be jumping on charts like Sunday, Saturday, and fucking thinking you're doing the world over a back testing or whatever the fuck you're playing at. I would say, honestly, like just waking up early on a Monday and then doing the analysis is way better. Plus, you get to wake up earlier, right? And you get way more time in the day, right? Than jumping on a Sunday, a day you really should be chilling out. And I'll be honest, boys, when people can't separate themselves from the chart, that's another real big problem because they're getting far too attached. You shouldn't really get attached to trading. It should just be your career. You shouldn't really get attached to your career. I mean, I definitely have. So, mate, trying to build on psychology, the old me would have come out after an hour. I completely agree with you, know. 100%. That's what I'm saying. Like, honestly, bro, I'd rather you... if you've played the trade, I'd rather you stay in it. Do you know what I mean? Like, in terms of psychology-wise, like, you are way better off staying in it. Just to actually build up that sense of... knowing that you closing early is just gonna just smack you around the mouth. I mean, you've probably seen it happen enough times, Daniel, man. When you close a trade, pretty much it's fucking TP and that. I just realised I didn't actually send the links in. 2-6, boys. Let me send these links in. Just straight away talking. Shoo. It's Bloomberg. It's fucking TP and that. I just realised I didn't actually send the link. Boys, nearly at 1.6k subbies. Boys, if you're not subbed yet, do me a grand old favour and drop a little sub. Because, mate, we're bringing this rich ass YouTube account up. For real. Oh shit, I forgot. I completely forgot I was on TikTok as well. Fucking hell, lucky I didn't say anything dodgy. I don't think I did. What apps do you use? In terms of what, bro? I mean, first, wow, TJ shaved all of his hair off. Bro, I've been seeing that guy so much recently, man. It's kind of fucking annoying. Kind of annoying. In terms of platforms, bro, MT5, Trade Locker, I've got a few accounts on TradeLocker. I've got a few accounts on mainly MT5 in it. I've got my ACG's MT5, FTMO's MT5. I've got some small accounts on funding pips. And then I use my website. We've got our own calculator on our website. If I show you our website, I'll be real. This Richest website is the bollocks. Like, actually say, where's my? Like, it is actually cold. Well, I'm on the back end runner. Let me get the front end of it. You trade in New York Open? Yeah. These are the nice times to get prepared for New York, though, bearing in mind. But if you literally go to our website, boys, in this left-hand corner, you've got these tabs here, right? One of them shows you the news, and the other one's a lot size calculator. So I'll be honest, boys. I use my website. I use my website for most of my shit, really. Yeah, and obviously TradingView for analysis. I mean, this is what I do now, man, because to save the bullshit of spreads and stuff, I tend to reanalyze on MT5 or TradeLocker after. That's why I really like TradeLocker, because it actually allows me to actually go back through, go onto the chart once I've got a setup. Like, say for an example, I was looking to at this point here sell. If I did all my analysis and that's what I got, I'll then go to my TradingView, and then I will pretty much try and okay, where's that gone? Okay, there we go. Shout out to get my stream notes back. Completely forgot what I was saying. Shit. What are your buys for EUGU right now? Longs, really. Right now. We talking right now scalp? I'd say positions where we really are going now is to the downside. I do want to see a little bit more of a retracement. To be fair, it's not done too bad. But I do want to see some fair values getting filled before we continue. We've taken external already, so we do want to see price retrace. Same for GU. Both the exact same, really. EU's got a bit more fair value. In terms of the dollar, what are we saying for the dollar? We've still got a bit more breathing room. We've got a better fair value on this time frame. It would be nice to see it come nice and high. Like, it really would be. Let's see if it would, though, right? So in terms of this grand scheme here, we're still bearish, but we're looking like price wants to continue lower and come for this external. So we're right in selling, just a little bit late, but let's hope we can get something. But yeah, it makes sense to buy EUGU, to be honest. Again, I'm just sticking with a bias, boys. I'm just sticking with a bias. Nothing to me fundamentally has actually shifted the markets yet. To be honest, EU has been so shit recently. Bro, I'll be honest. I've got to disagree, man. I've actually got to disagree. Major FX pairs are barcoding. I've never heard that saying before, man. I like that. Futures looking cleaner. I'll be real, boys. Futures are just better price action. Because future traders are literally all based off technical. Like, you won't see most futures traders do not trade fundamentally. I promise you. Funny enough, I've actually been reading it in this book recently that most future traders actually base off technicals, like bears. So that's why I feel like you do see it move, well, nice, but also at the same time that means it is highly manipulative. Yes, Mark, how we doing, man? Be back in when I get back in. Be back in when I get back in Discord. Come on, get back in there, man. Get back in there, brother. But yeah, Mark, man, drop me a message, bro. Drop me a message. We can have a little chat. Hey, bro, any discount codes for signals? Oh, I'm not sure, bro. I'll tell you what, Don. Drop me a message on Discord. If you're in the Discord, it's just MMFX, bro. You should be able to see. I literally just sent that announcement out. That's me there. Big G. Just drop me a message, man, and I'll have a little look after this stream for you. Yeah, Sesame, what we saying, my cousin? My literal cousin, man. are we even on the same charts? Most pairs have been consolidating London session. Someone else say so. Are we even on the same charts? Most pairs have been consolidating London session. What pair are you looking at, bro? I mean, most stuff is consolidating. But that's what you want, man. I mean, at the moment, we've been having distro. It makes sense, though, right? We've been having distros through Asia, so we're not just going to have the London just distro as well. It makes sense, the consolidation. But what I really like about this accumulation within that area there is that we're nicely still bullish, okay? So I do want to see price come down a little bit, fill some fair values, maybe even lower, Friday 50 possibly, and then continue that move up and break that higher. I'm not going to lie, I actually just spoke like Mr. Ruffle Waffles then. I'm not even going to lie. Like, that actually bears out that, like, this... if you man know, innit? Like, no cap. Yes, first Black Drift King, man. That name's actually... I'm actually not calling you anything else, to be honest. That's actually it is a pretty lit name. Good lad, are you in the TikTok too? Are you in that am I in the TikTok? What's that? Am I in the TikTok? What do you mean, bro? You anticipation of you anticipate a bearish week for the dollar? Yes, bro, absolutely. Nothing making dollar strong at the moment. In terms of retail sales, short term it's looking bearish, long term it's looking alright. It depends if it comes out as forecast. What else have we got? We've got the interest rate decision. Fed aren't cutting yet. It looks like well, it depends actually. Again, like, we don't know. If it's on forecast, we're not. If it is forecast and we shift, it's going to be a bit mental, I'm not going to lie. We're going to get a massive shift in the market if we do to get the cuts early, because we are forecasting those to happen a little bit later on in the year. So we've only got 5 rate decisions left, boys, and one of them's Thursday. I want to say Thursday. No, Wednesday. Wednesday. I've lost my Forex Factory, which is annoying. Let's get that back up. But yeah, we've got 5 rate cuts left. So let's just say ignore the Wednesday one. We've got 4 cuts left. 4 rate decisions left, and I feel like two of those we're going to be cutting. So I feel like soon we are going to be getting cuts. Really, why is this totally logged me out, man? Oh man, I don't remember my password and shit for Forex Factory. Who do you think I am? Alright. Thoughts on NAS 100. In terms of, I'll be real, I'm bullish NAS 100, bullish US 30, I'm bullish S&P. Again, when it comes to rate decisions, right, when we cut interest rates, it's really good for the central bank. Central bank. It's really good for the businesses, especially the ones in the tech industry, which obviously NAS covers. So I feel like I'm bullish NAS at the moment. I feel like it is more of a long market than a bear market. That's what I would say. I mean, I don't trade future, I don't trade equities, whatever. But still, I would say, in terms of the monetary policy or the fiscal policy, it makes sense. Price action, sure, it's not the best today. I mean, boys, it's a Monday. Like, this is normal, isn't it? I'll be honest, this is a normal Monday. It should move unorthodox. It makes sense. I mean, it doesn't make sense, but it makes sense that it don't make sense, you know? Because Monday's a day where you're not basing anything off this week. Like, this is the brand new day. It's a brand new week and a brand new day. So markets aren't going to move perfect. Why? Because there's not as much volume in the market just yet. When it comes Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, that's when you have a lot more volume within the week. So you will have bigger moves, right? Just makes sense. Inevitably, you're going to have bigger moves. What do I think about EU? It says what I've been saying, really, bro. Just longs, but I want to see it come to a respectful area first. Like, again, these fair values come down to the Friday 50, then we can actually look for it to go back up to the upside. But at the moment, I'll say let it chill, right? Let New York open. London's blatantly, well, it looks like, I mean, this session here is not even London. Like, this is like European session, right? Well, actually, I say that kind of is. Starts here. So the accumulation is during the whole of London. This is just Europe session. So like Germany, France, etc. So I'll be honest, it's yeah. It's a grey rectangular order block. This is, I mean, I do draw my order blocks with this grey box as well, but this, in this specific example, is a fair value gap. If EG could push to, again, that would be nice. GU shorts at the moment. Where are you looking to short to, bro? I feel like shorts make sense, but to what area? What's your draw of liquidity? In terms of higher time frame, we talking about? We talking about higher time frame? Because my main draw liquidity is the prior week higher, pretty much, bro. I'm looking for, we pretty much came and took internal, so now I'm just looking for the external to come now and get grabbed. Obviously this is more of a 4 hour time frame, so this is a weekly outlook. So for the next 4 days, 3-4 days, I don't want to see slow momentum to the upside. In terms of fundamentals as well, it makes sense. Euro strong, dollar weak, just makes sense, right? I'm the same as last week, boys. I said the exact same thing last week, man. Buys all the way up. And again, that's fundamentally based. That's not just technical. That is fundamentally based. Very strong. Nice. I've got the same. Let's print. Come on, TGR, bro. My fucking bro. That's what I like to hear, man. Great minds think alike. No, but for real, I'll be honest. I'm really liking the movement of these markets recently. Fundamentals, it's been really well with me. Yeah, higher time frame, 1 hour sell side liquidity TP. Fair play, bro. Fair play, man. Your third candle is bearish candle, which don't make sense to be fair value gap. That's not how it works, bro. That's not how it works, brother. I agree, super clean moves. Trust me, I've been loving it, man. I was unlucky last week. I missed a few entries by like 3 pips, or like yeah. I missed 2 entries. Yeah, one was literally by like 3.4. I want to say. Let's have a look. We missed it by a literal inch. Oh, it's gonna take me way back now, isn't it? Back to back as well, literally. Bro, get the fuck back down there, brother. So this one, entry is 50% of the fair value, missed about 3.4 pips. And then I had my other one which missed by, I think it was 3.6 maybe. 3.6, you know, unlucky. But again, I'm not too pissed. I'm a conservative trader. I'm not the type of guy to get annoyed at missing trades by a small amount of pips. I know there's plenty of more opportunities. Fundamentals I've had in the absolute bag. New York Open at 1 or 2. New York Open is at 1 in terms of the actual general market. But in terms of the New York Stock Exchange, which bearing in mind opens at about opens at 8:30. Yeah. So it opens at 1. New York Stock Exchange opens at 2:30. So you've got the central bank open at 8 over in the US, and then you've also got the New York Stock Exchange open at 9:30. Which, bearing in mind, is the same as here. I'm pretty sure anyway. What time is the London Stock Exchange open? Let's have a look. Should be 9:30. I'll trade from 8. Alright, that's fair play. I thought that to be fair. Considering there is no big massive change. Yes, EK. What we saying, brother? Yes, Thanos. What's your session indicator called? I got this one made for me, TGR, bro. I've got this one made for me. You can't actually find it on the indicators. It's just a private one. But what I can do, bro, is I can shoot you over the link if you wanna test it out. Just drop me a message on here, innit? I've got a big community over on Discord where I pretty much just send all my shit into indicators, journals, all that stuff. Bro, that would be dope. 100%, bro. I'll tell you what, it's annoying because on DMs, on TikTok, you can't send links. So I'll tell you what, bro, just drop me a message on Instagram, innit? Let me get my Instagram, bro. Just drop me a message on Instagram and then I'll send it to you. I'll send a link over to you. But yeah, annoyingly, yeah, you can't send links and shit on TikTok. I don't think they like you sending like external links and shit. Ideas for gold. Buys, boys. We're in fucking literally in a war, so buys. It's always got to be buyers, man. Gold's always buyers. Again, I don't trade gold because I think trading gold's silly. I think investing in gold is a completely different story. I think it's a very good idea. The best times to trade gold really are sort of near the end of the, or invest in gold. It's sort of always like sort of near the end of the year. You normally see gold do really well towards the end of the year. Yeah, London looks like old Asia. And literally, bro, like literally to a T as well, bro. Like no lies, literally no lie. You're looking at EU shorts. I'm more waiting for the buys on it. Realistically, bro. I do want to see the move up. For me to be happy with the retracement, I would say Friday 50, and then we start looking at these positions here. At the moment, I'm still more bullish euro than pound. So again, EG buys, I'm not against either. I just don't want to see it come too high. Come back to the DTO would be absolutely fucking perfect. If he does that, though, a completely different story. Way more EU. Sorry, boys. No, was that a real? I think that was a real off. We were sitting in the gaff. Try to boy me off. Bear trying to boy me off in front of dude. NQ Future's going to sell hard then when New York Stock Exchange opens. Why is that, Jake? Why are you looking at that, bro? Invest in a golf swing. One of these days, Michael, man, I'm going to leave you like... wow, forgot I'm on TikTok. See, you're the reason why I get taken off, man, Michael. It's mainly you, bro. It's mainly you. GJ and UJ bias. I would say I would wait. The reason why is because we've got the BOJ decision tomorrow. So what I would do, which I think is a lot more smarter if you're a yen trader, for this week, wait for tomorrow's decision to come out. I think they're pausing rates. I don't think they're hiking or cutting, so I don't think you're going to see anything crazy. But just to be on the safe side, I would say trade post. Post news is always safer. Typically told the signal chat to close the free IEG starts moving again now. Well, Stu, that's how it works, bro. You either aim for a less TP, or you let it hit your TP, you know? I mean, even still, 3R is still beautiful, but like, do you know what I mean? Because again, aiming for Friday high is quite a lot, so you're going to have to sit in that trade for a bit of time. What's the grey box? The grey box I marked out is the fair value on the 1 hour, I believe. 30 minute? I think it was a 30 minute. Yeah, the 30-minute time frame, bro. I'm still getting this 30-minute fair value from the middle. Are we looking at? Yeah, we are. Okay, perfect. Do you want to fucking show my sessions? There we go. So like in between, sort of European session. Are you bullish on EJ? 100%. 100%. Yeah. Anything Euro, I'm bullish. Anything Euro, I'm bullish, man. Ooh, that looked very nice, bruv. It's actually done so well. How come you're bullish? Euro's just so bullish, bro. Euro is just so bullish. So bullish. Fundamentally. I mean, it came 2 pips away. I mean, that's the thing though, bro. How many times you see it come to that price, like come to it, miss it, drop down. It didn't hit it. Do you know what I mean? Like it's the main point of it. Still a beautiful trade, nonetheless. EU sells, nah. I think selling the euro, you've got to be absolutely crazy to do, to be brutally honest. Unless you trade at like a session, it's fair play. It's so fair play. But no, I'd say long's EU. Long, I don't want to say long GU because I've got no faith in the pound being strong. But in terms of euro, very strong right now. It's kept that same narrative as well. In terms of the higher is good. Yeah, I'm thinking it might come to DTO then move back up for it. Yeah, I'm thinking it might come to DTO then move back up for it. What? What do you mean? What, for another trade? I wouldn't even. There's no point in getting another trade to do. You know there isn't any point in it. You already know there's no point. It's actually just silly just thinking about it, man. That's just doing too much. E.g. that trade this morning, perfect. Walk away. That's all you need to do. That's it. Job done. Job done. Job done. Simple. You know. The thing is about GU though, GU's actually kept its good depth. It really has kept its depth. Friday 50's high, which I don't massively like with it. I'm still looking towards the dollar, so you can see the Friday's a little bit higher for the dollar. Makes more sense in terms of the euro as well. I think EU is perfect. Man, I love oversized tees, especially in this weather, man. There's nothing better than just an oversized top, bro. Not big thing. This one's from... I don't know where I got this from. I think I got this one from Thailand, actually. No, I'm saying before it goes to Friday high, it will come to DTO. I've closed my trade and told the signal to. I'm just saying, there's no reason I don't want to hold. Yeah, 100% fair doozy. Fair dues. That's what I was gonna say. That's what I was gonna say, Stu. Like you know, that's just not. There's just no need. It's not even in the fact like it's just like. I mean, one, it's a bad habit because again, it's sort of like FOMO. Because if you put it from this perspective, if you did try and hit that trade again, it's because it didn't hit prior day high. Do you know what I mean? Like if you initially did that trade, and then it hit prior day high, and it hit prior day high. It's a stupid thing to say, but then hit prior day high. You wouldn't look to place it again. Do you know what I mean? But like, I mean, I'm not saying that you would, but that's just like how. The sort of the FOMO psychology works, you know, when someone's like sort of not happy with what they've done, like they've caught half of the move, they come back and try to catch the full move. But this is the thing, man. You will never ever catch a full move. Like you will never ever. You won't. You will never catch a full move. If you do, put my hands together. Or that's just blatant luck. But like you never actually rarely catch the full move, and you shouldn't be aiming for the full move anyway. You know. You shouldn't be aiming for the full move. You shouldn't. That's why when we long, say for example, this is my long position. I'm looking to long here. Yeah. Let's say we've had the change of character here, whatever. Let's just say we've got price action here. And then we've had the change of character, whatever. Then we're looking to enter here, right? And then push up. This isn't aiming for the whole move. This is aiming till we take external. We know if price is truly bullish, it will continue higher, probably even come to the Friday 50, but be happy with this. Be happy with that. In life, to be honest, I'll be real, in life we've always been sort of told like don't settle for less, yeah? In this game, it's totally different, man. I feel like you just have to, especially, I mean, it depends on market conditions, right? In terms of these market conditions, you need to just be aiming for less. Even still, boys, this is a beautiful trade, man. You'd nearly pass the funding with this. What's this, 1 to 5? Fuck knows. Any more? I bet it's 1 to 5.7. Close. But yeah. I would say just aim for less, man. This is what I've been doing in these markets, aiming for less, 1 to 2s, 1 to 3s, we're in, we're out. You don't reckon we take London higher before the move going down? Could do, that could be what happens. I would prefer, for me, like I'm more into the buyers right now, right? So for me, I'd rather not, so we can keep this liquidity above, because this is all liquidity. This is all. If we entrap this here, then this is perfect. But we'll see, man. I'll be honest. I'll be so honest. Yeah, that's it. Anyone interested in Bitcoin mining? Bro, this ain't 20 fucking free. 2013, 23. I did some research on US indices and checked the US goes bullish in a war. Bahrain, Vietnam does dollar moves in correlation to indices. Are they separate entities? To dollar correlation. Wait, do we read that again? Bahrain, Vietnam does dollar move in correlation to indices. Are they separate entities? They are separate entities, bro. When we talk about equities, right? Equities, well. When we talk about equities, we're really talking about S&P, the NAS, GER30 for an example, or European example, the Russell, stuff like that, right? So we're looking pretty much at collection of stocks. So the reason why, I mean, it massively depends on the scenario, you know. But in terms of a war, you will see the dollar boom, but go up. But that's not necessarily because of equities. You'll see the dollar go up because the dollar's a safe haven currency. Yeah. In terms of Vietnam, what are they fucking called? Vietnamese, they don't use dollars, do they? Vietnamese dollars. Wow, is it actually just dong? Sorry, is it actually just dong? What method do you use, bro? Asia liquidity, bro. Oh, here we go, boys. We got one of these boys again. 2 secs. Let's have a look. Brother, the week high is in after London high is taken out. Brother, the week high is in. What do you even mean by that, bro? It's not even. Does that even make sense? Why do retail traders just spread misinformation? What misinformation have I spread? You know what? Let me just invite you. Save the bullshit. He's got 10k followers. I'll just invite you, bro. Just join the live, innit? We can just have this conversation on live. How do I add you? Yes, Callum, what we saying, bro? Just invite to join the live, Dot. We can have a discussion on there, bro. Low-key funny currency, trust me. Them ain't even words, man, trust me. Why do retail spread information? Why can't you speak a word of English? Invite to join, or has he left? Okay. Fucking hell. You know what? Actually, it'd be nice to actually have a conversation with these type of people, man. Like, actually just a genuine conversation. Painful. Bro, what do you think about funding Pip's instant account? I've not seen their rules, bro. I can only assume what their rules are saying. I'll be honest, funding Pips back in the day had HFT pass. We used to pass funding Pips. We used to be funded with funding Pips. I'm not anymore. I lost my account. Rules were crazy. But yeah, I ended up losing my account. But yeah, I'll be real. Funding Pips are a good firm, boys. They've got one of the most. Payouts, and I'm pretty sure they do have the most payouts out of any prop firm. But in terms of that instant funded account, I'll be honest, you're going to see different rules. I haven't seen the rules yet, bro. Do you know what the rules are? The added rules. More time, you're going to have consistency between lot size and profit, etc., etc. Oh, he's still here. Come on. Don't lie. Oh, I couldn't see you, though. Good luck to you, though. No, join the live, bro. I said join the live. If you're still here, join the live. I just clicked the people in here and I couldn't see you. Your name still ain't on there. Oh, that's only top viewers. That makes sense. But bro, join the live, man. Seems like you know a bit more than me. I'm on this trip. I'm on this trip A. I'm on this trip 2 now. I'm on this trip A. Trap. What you on about, sis? What the hell? Innit, join the live. Wait, Dot, join the live, bro. Or H, what's your name? HKLX. Yes, Ryan, what we saying, bro? What's good? I'll be honest, we're still in this accumulation phase. I feel like we do have to wait for. I mean, volume is definitely going to start getting pushed in at around our New York Stock Exchange mark. That's when we start seeing big movements. Yes, Ryan, what we saying, bro? Monday price action. Yeah, Monday price action is bad, right? I would say, boys, Monday's not the best trading days, and I mean, I can't remember the last time I had a trade on Monday. I've not taken out my plan. Friday's the only day I've taken out, but Monday's a day. I'll call it a preparation day. So there could be a trade. If there could be a trade, right? Very small chance, in my opinion, for me anyway, for my strategy. But it's a preparation day for me, right? At least we get to know what's going on for the week now, right? At least we've already been told bullish. Recently, EU, GU. I'm still very bullish Euro. Tuesday, Thursday only. Tuesday and Thursday, the best days in the market, boys. Without a fucking shadow of a doubt. Without a shadow. Yeah, Splendor, what's good, man? Yeah, you're amateur. Your take on EU, bullish. What I'm really looking for EU, though, for the actual movement, right? Is I want to see price come down a little bit more. We've already had the external push, okay? I want to see us come back down more, feel some imbalance, whatever time frame, couldn't give a shit. Friday 50, want to be coming back below here, and then we start moving to the upside, aiming for the external move. I'm trying to catch this bullish move here, pretty much, this long here. Something to note, we are strong Euro, quite weak pound. Dollar. I wouldn't say we're the weakest dollar, because obviously we're at war, so the currency, the dollar is booming, really, in that sense, because of the war. But I mean, does not mean that it still doesn't have its drawbacks at the moment. Like the labour market's poor. They're looking to cut interest rates soon, which is going to weaken the currency. But yeah. But also bearing in mind, boys, like when a currency's worth a lot, that also has its drawbacks. Like when a currency's bullish, if it's really, really bullish, it's actually going to have a hard time. The reason why is because when it comes to the trade, right, the world, the global trade, right, is if the euro is more expensive, then you're going to have to pay in your own currency more. So say for an example, the euro is well strong. You got well strong, you got way more stronger than the pound. I would have to pay more pounds in order to pay for the euros, right? So, and the reason why I'm saying that from that perspective is because when it's like business to business, or I mean any large firm to another large firm. Say for example, right, Germany have, let's just random figure, easy number, 100 million euros worth of cars they send over to America, for an example. Let's just not talk about the tariffs or anything. Right? They send that over to the UK, right? If the euro keeps getting more bullish, right, that is now going to still be 100 million euros, but it's going to be more in pounds, which, bearing in mind, the pound economy probably won't move or get weaker. So you're not going to inflation's probably going to stay at the same rate. So you're not going to see more money. Shit's not going to cost more. Average hourly earnings probably will stay the same. So you're going to see a lot of people move away from the euro in terms of, not investment, but in terms of sort of business to business, and go to other countries where they have cheaper prices. Because bear in mind, when you've got huge manufacturing costs and they keep going up just off interest rates, it's going to be difficult to obviously stay with that company. And that's what we normally see. When there's a currency that's really strong, it's quite bad for the equity market. Because again, they've got to charge more. Well, they don't charge more, but the people, yeah, that's the thing, they don't charge more, but the customers will have to pay more. Okay, they still get the same because the euros are still, they're still going to get 10 euros in their eyes. But just bear that in mind. That's something to bear in mind. Again, that's just real FX for you, really, as well. Jeez, appreciate the gift from me, Swan, my broski. But yeah, Mohammed, send me over their rules, man, because I'll have a little read of them, because I actually like funding pips, and I was funding with them, and I think they're sweet, man. They're sweet. I think I got a payout for them time ago when I was in the office. I'm pretty sure I did on the HFT account. But yeah, Aqua funded. They're another firm that are doing like HFT passing at the moment. Oh yeah, you can't actually trade Dong. You can't actually trade it. Let me send you, man, the indicator, the indicator link. So yeah, what you got to do with this indicator, Tristan, I'll send it over to you now, bro, is just copy and pretty much just and L's. Say no more L's. Just copy it. Just go onto that link and then just add it to favorites. And then when you go back in your trading view, it should just be sitting in like your indicator's favorited bit just here. What pairs you focus on? The only pairs I focus on, bro, is EU, GU, EG. These are the only currencies I trade. In terms of charts I look at for analysis, I look at all of these. And then also look at the DXY. Also look at equity market. Equity. I should put equities. Equities. Don't mind a little tail. I look at where is that gone? Okay, no. That was done poorly. Bond market. These are the three charts I also look at. Just to give me a bit more of a clearer perspective, I look at bonds for, again, Euro, Pound, like the UK based, Euro based, and then obviously dollar based, same for equities, Ger30, whatever, FTSE. Yeah. So these are the currencies I trade, bro. Also look at these as well. Also look at monetary policy and stuff, but in terms of charts, bonds, DXY, equities, something that's what I use pretty much for my trading view to get my bias from a technical standpoint. In terms of fundamentals, it's a completely different story, but yeah. It looks like EG could just come for this high now, to be brutally honest. I mean, we're accumulating better well, isn't it? Did that geezer join? Nah, bro. None of these men join. No one's gonna join, are they? Like, everyone just thinks. Everyone just talks and thinks on text. They love it. No one's actually gonna join. Work for JP Morgan. I can't join and discuss markets. If you work for JP Morgan, why the I'm not gonna swear here. Why can you not form a sentence together? Work for JP Morgan. Come on, man. Come on. What is going on? Why is price doing this? What's this, Josh, specifically? What, the accumulation? Just not really moving? Due to a couple of things, really, bro. I mean, just in terms of how this occurs. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like, why would he be on this live as well? Plus, he's just been sitting in here as well, bearing in mind. Like, if you was a JP Morgan trader and hated the way I traded, you would not sit on this. Like, if I hated the way you traded, I probably wouldn't sit on your stream for no longer than a minute. That's after trying to stay on it as well. Those 60 seconds of pure just trying not to close the app. But yeah, the reason why we're in this these accumulation phase can make up a few things, right? Right now, what we're seeing is pretty much low volume. Low V, okay? When we get low volume, we're not going to get the price moving into the areas we really want. Michael, you're a joke, man, bro. But it's just a market, right? And you got to bear in mind, we move in phases. Normally, the phases are AMD, X, or XAMD. This is the perspective of the quarterly theory. I don't know how you trade. Don't take it personally. I'm not taking it personally, bro. And you, okay, you know, I'm not even going to continue that conversation. But XAMD, what we're having right now is pretty much XAMD, bro. Okay, right. We're getting the continuation move here, and now we're getting the accumulation. Okay, so the continuation was obviously of this already bullish move, or the reversal, continuation, whatever. X, it doesn't really matter because we're not looking to trade X. And then we get in the A, which is the accumulation, which is exactly what we're getting around this area. And then the phase after that will be the accumulation, and then the phase after that will be the distribution, where it's exactly where we want to be getting in. So at the moment, we've completed phase 1. Well, we're still sort of within phase 2. We're waiting for this to occur, and then we're waiting for this to occur as well. And we're looking to trade this one here. I'll see the rules in Discord, bro. It's just slow. Yeah, no stress, man. No stress. I don't know how you trade. Don't take it personally. So why you get? I can't even continue that painful conversation. So yeah, I just want to see that come down. Same with GU as well. I like EU a lot nicer as well. EG, are we coming back down or are we just going to move up? Because EG can probably just keep moving up. But the main positions today were those EG buys from this morning. Around here. Those were the nice ones. Hopefully, yeah, and again, going back to gold, I would say we're in the same phase. I'd say we're still really bullish, man. There's nothing really else we can look at. See, look, this is what I was looking at the last time we were streaming. That was a breaker block. Breaker block. What the fuck are they called? I can't even remember what they're called. Wow, why is that completely left my head? Bro, what the fuck are they called? Breakaway gap, there we go. Fucking hell. Since the Discord, you lovely stuff, but let me have a look now. Let's have a look at their rules. You sent it to me, or did you send... Oh, right, you sent it to me. So 3% max drawdown daily. I don't think that's bad because I don't think you should be risking more than 3% a day on a funded account. I don't think you should risk any more than 2% really. I don't risk any more than 1% a day, personally. 5% maximum trailing loss limit. What? The maximum loss limit is the amount of equity or balance can't go below. This rule is set to 5% of the highest equity recorded, which will be locked in. Yeah, so realistically on this account, I would say, yeah, you want to be looking at like going for like lower RR trades. I feel like that's the same for every HFT account. Consistent, and then it's the exact same. There's low volume because mate is watching your live rather than putting millions of dollars of orders in. Trust me, bro. I work for JP Morgan. Bro, that's like literally saying, oh, my dad works for Xbox. You know, like back in the day when you should like just play Xbox. Yeah, my uncle works for Xbox. I work for JP Morgan. At least try and make it sound a little bit believable, innit? Like fucking mate, anyone. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, 1% max. We never know how much in deep drawdown we can go. And next trade can also be a loss. 100%. That, but also as well is most people just keep their trades open during news, which fucking bewilders me. Because to be honest, boys, if you I'll say it again. I've said it many times before, but if you jump in a trade during news goes the wrong way, and it jumps. And it goes past your stop loss, you're gonna lose 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, wherever the fuck the price went, 10%, just literally because you left your trade open. and then close before news. And again, this is why leaving your trade open during news is gambling. Plus, we have no idea how the figure's coming out, right? I mean, we're analysts, but we're analysing the charts more than we're analysing the fundamental data. We gather the fundamental data, we put it together, we get a bias. We don't try and guess the fundamental data. There's no point. That's not the way we trade. So, I'd say 1% max, but make sure you're not fucking trading for news, please. Because again, you can lose 3, 4, 5, 6, 7%. You've probably lost your account. You're gonna be pissed. You're gonna be angry. You're probably gonna get pissed off with a prop firm and post a little message on their Trustpilot. Do you know what I mean? You're gonna be one of those dudes, man. Don't be one of those dudes. Like, for real. It can happen, for real, man. You're so true. Oh, daily, bro. The amount of times I've been absolutely, like, I don't know what to say. I don't know how to put it without getting taken off this app. Man, it's just painful, man, because it's like, I mean, you deserve it though, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You actually deserve it. If you're keeping your trades open for news and you're gambling, you deserve it, right? 120%. I've scalped to 10k twice and lost both times in the last 2 months. Fucking hell. Jesus. But that's it, man. The quicker you make it, the quicker you lose it, bruv. It's just how it works. Ooh, see ya, EU. Bye-bye. Bro, it's going, bruv. Holy shit. See ya. Didn't want to come back down to the fair value then, no? Just wanted to move up. Okay. Where's EU going? In it, bro. I don't know why I keep saying the same comment again, though. It's pissing me off. Is Orange folder to you classified as news? Yeah, Michael. Yeah, it's classified as news, just not high impact. Sometimes when Orange news comes out and we're very away from forecast, then I'll be honest, you're gonna have a big move. So that would be high impact then, but. Again, it depends on how it comes out, really. Like, for example, we could have high impact news, red folder, that comes out, and then when that comes out, it doesn't move an inch, and then price doesn't move at all. So that's why I'd always say look at red and look at orange, because orange could be completely different to forecast and still have quite a decent shift in the market and move price a little. Would a rejection third candle invalidate a fair value gap strategy? Would a rejection third candle invalidate? What's it rejecting though? What's that third candle rejecting? And I feel like there's. What do you mean a fair value gap strategy? Do you just mean a strategy with like the use of fair value gaps within? So is that what you mean? Mate, there's just no decent fair values as well. It's just these tiny little ones, and I hate small fair value gaps. Like, I'm so against small fair value gaps. I love a big juicy fair value gap, man. Looks like this is all we need though. 15 minute, we should really be coming up and taking again. Coming to the Friday 50 nicely. Honestly, I do still want to see EU come down, but I mean we've already taken a high, so it's actually a low chance of that happening. That's the killer. If you hit 5% profit and go back to break even in the same trade, you'll breach. Exactly, man. This is why we need to stop being stupid, man. Stop being greedy. I'll be honest, boys. If you actually want to start making, if you actually want to get funded and start getting payouts, like, start being a bit more of a bitch. Like, not in the terms of like before your trade. Don't place your trade. Oh, I'm gonna get this really big one, 1 to 20. And you jump in the trade and your testicles just drop from you and you just turn into a woman, voice all high. Oh, I'm going to close early. Don't be that dude, man. If you're going to be a bitch prior to placing the trade. Because at least you're not changing what you're doing, right? Nothing should be a variable. If you're trading a certain strategy, there shouldn't be, if you're in the trade, there's no variable now. Okay, it's either stop loss or TP. There's no change. There shouldn't be any changing within, right? Shouldn't even be changing your TP or stop loss. Let alone, well, God knows what people change. But just don't change, man. Stick to the same shit. If you place a trade, fucking finish that shit. The truth is that if someone fundamentals is not good and does not know how interest rates work, they are finished. 120%. 150%. The thing as well is the balance between the monetary policy. So it's not just interest rates. You've got to look at interest rates, the labour market, growth, GDP. Growth, GDP, same thing. Inflation, right? You've got to look at all the different factors. Earnings, you've got to see earnings from big banks, you want to see earnings from big companies. There's a lot of stuff you do have to look at in terms of fundamentals, man. I'll be honest, this is why I look at it all the time. This is why the last year and a half, about year and a half, no, it's a bit longer than a year. Year and a half, yeah, about fucking year, don't matter. A year and a half, I've heavily deep dived into fundamentals. And to be brutally honest, I've never been so brave whilst in trades. Like, honestly, man. Never felt so brave. So would you close on a type of news no matter what colour? Bro, I ain't racist to the newses, bro. Nah, I'm joking. No, to be honest, bro, I only close with this red folder. You won't see orange folders like jump off price like crazy. But red folder you will. The orange folder will actually just give a little bit of a move. Like, for example, like an orange folder, if it moves a lot, it's probably going to give like a high impact news movement. In terms of initially. But the thing is that makes the high impact ones bad is if it's the forecast is wrong and the price completely and utterly fucking... Do you know when you get gaps in price type shit, yeah? That's what I'm talking about. You won't see that with orange folder. You still see a bit of a move, but again, it's not going to be crazy. Yeah, exactly, and people tell me fundamentals don't matter. Bro, honestly, anyone who tells you fundamentals don't matter, they are not profitable. I don't care what anyone says. You are not profitable. Alright, cool, you got a payout. Wow. Man, I got a payout years ago, 5-6 years ago when I didn't know how to fucking trade. Boys, payouts are actually so... This is why, like, there's no point in fucking talking about payouts, man. Because payouts is actually nothing, man. Anyone can get payouts, boys. Like, you can get payouts at the worst point of your journey. The worst part. Like, honestly, like... Bro, my first payout, I was shit. I didn't know what was going on. Bro, I thought I had it, obviously, because I got a payout, as everyone does. Big-headed. Oh, I'm the bollocks of this. Come back. Got brutally, well, TikTok's politely sitting to the left of me, so I can't explain or express what sort of happened in that time. But, yeah, getting payouts is not hard. Like, you can literally, if you really wanted to, you can buy 5 accounts. Am I a literal idiot? But grab 5 accounts, fucking arbitrage that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Fucking arbitrage that shit. You got passed, arbitrage again. Oh, I got a payout. Yeah. But again, boys, we're not here just to make money 1 month, maybe 2, 3, 4 months, right? We're here to make a career. So don't be lazy and be like, oh, fundamentals doesn't matter. Boys, fundamentals has been a thing since the whole time of trading. Technical analysis only come about in like the early 1980s. Before then, it was all fundamentals. Literally before early 1980s, late 1970s, it was all fundamentals. Every single last trader was fundamentals. 1980s come, technical analysis was quite big. And then futures traders come about. And then futures was mainly technicals. And now you've got sort of 3 types of traders now, yeah? You've got psychological traders. Well, I say they're all sort of the same thing, right? To be profitable in FX, I promise you, mark my words, psychological trading, so psychology, strong psychology, fundamental analysis, and technical. Those 3, I know it sounds like easy, like obviously, mate, that's what makes you profitable, but again, like if you're that dude sitting there thinking, oh, I've got technical and my psychology's good, I don't need fundamentals, shut up. Do you know what I mean? Like, actually shush. Do you know what I mean? Actually shush, like, please. Bro, I'll be real, man, I'm not gonna lie. Bro, you know when you wear oversized tee and you wear shorts? Bro, it feels like I'm actually just wearing pants, bro. I was about to stand up. Literally about to stand up. That would have been a bit weird, exactly. Yeah, that's it, man. Yeah, for real, then tell them to trade a live account and they tell you they can't. That's what I'm saying, man. It's like, really, boys? Look. But, man, fundamentals is key. Fundamentals is key. It's honestly what makes me brave in trades. Great trades do. Nice one. Come on! Boom. Boom. Perfect. So yeah, Stu had a beautiful trade. This was in the signals as well, by the way. So to be honest, this is erection. Pretty much from this low, and no, I'm not homosexual. From this low all the way up to the Friday high was the trade. I think he told everyone to close at about 3R, but still, beautiful fucking trade, Stu. Why did I come out of focus? What the hell? What the hell was that about? 4.5R secured. Let me get this shit up actually, because this was a really nice trade. Like a really nice trade. Let me get this shit up actually. My screen's over here. I'll be real, boys. I've seen Bear Man cancel the signals like the end of last week because there was no trades for 1 week, and then as soon as it's the next week, we get a 4.5% trade. If you're in the Siggies, boys, don't just leave if there's no trade 1 week. Like, it's actually just a little bit. It's just sort of short-sighted, boys. Especially because you pay for the whole month as well, which I don't really understand. You pay for the month, there's no trade for a week, and then we cancel. What's going on, boys? But no, you know, beautiful trade in I think that's the. Oh, alright, nice. Alright. No, let me get this shit up, because that was actually a really nice trade as well. Can I go half of the screen? Okay, yeah. So this was the trade that Stu sent in. It was the EG buy. Pretty much what it was this trade here, innit? Let me just get rid of that. I think we went off the 5 minute. Correct me if I'm wrong. 50% of the 5 minute fair value. Where the trade through. Enter here. We have stop loss low, right, Stu? You must have rounded up to at least 3 pips mini. All the way to the Friday high. That's a 4 to 1. So it must have been 4 pips. 4 pips stop loss. 4.5R. Absolutely beautiful. That was TP. Again, a little bit of a longer trade, but again, if you can sit in those, man, you're laughing. But yeah, that's pretty much the trade we had. Entry DLC, entry, stop loss, TP, everything. Yeah, 4 pips stop loss. I don't know why I actually don't know why I didn't just look at this, but I just had to assume. And then yeah, 18.2 pips stop loss, TP. I did that a little bit too big. Did that a little bit too big, didn't I? Yeah, really nice, really nice. Right, so we did Discord. And boys, bearing in mind, like, we're looking at these positions at like fucking 7 o'clock in the morning, by the way. Like, we was up at the crack of dawn trading EG. The crack of dawn. Correct 4 pip stop. You solely trade session sweeps? Yes. So my main funded, well, I say that, bro. My main funded accounts, I trade ALG, so Age Liquidity Grab strategy. And then what I'm currently forward testing, as well as on smaller accounts, is the DTO strategy, which is pretty much the ALG, but instead of the reversal, you're looking at continuations. So pretty much, yeah, DTO is like the opposite to ALG. If you don't know the DTO strategy, man, Jesus, breath. Wait, is the DTO strategy actually a thing, or we actually just seriously, like, actually just gave birth to that shit, man? Are you still going, boys? Who said to sell EU? Oh yeah, let's sell EU. Wait, let's all sell EU. Sell EU. Wow, what a coincidence. This was on my FYP. I've been trying to find some more of this. Come on, Zeg, my broski. Come on, my boy. Yeah, man, we got, I'll be honest, Zeg, we got a fuck off community over in the Discord, man. I don't know if I've got any links on this TikTok. But yeah, I'll be honest, bro, we're live every day, man. We're also live on YouTube every day. Both London and New York session. Obviously, we trade, like I said, we trade ALG. It's under your YouTube channel. I mean, we're like, I'll be honest, on TikTok we keep getting taken off, so we just got bare accounts. But yeah, let me just get my YouTube 2 sets, bro. Bruv, can I just fucking get YouTube up, please? It's just this one here, bro. Yeah, but live on here, live on it daily. Look for EU longs right now. I'd say you're a bit late, bro. Actually, I wouldn't say you're late, but I would say, like, I did want to see it come a little bit lower in order for the move up. Because buying there is just too high. You don't want to buy above the Friday 50. Do you know what I mean? I'd say you are a little late. Do you know what I mean? Short man's egg. Yeah, we live London and New York, bro. I'll be honest, this is what we're going to see for the rest of the week. GU was really fucking... I'm not going to lie, GU was way nicer than EU for the secondary longs. Do. Do. What was he saying? He was saying GJ. Oh wow, that comes to DTO. Bare nice. Bare fucking nice. Not really anything to go up from though, to be brutally honest. Pound I'd say still a little bit too strong as well. What we saying? GB 10 years up, US 10 years up, German 10 years up, France 10 years break even, Italian 10 years down, raw. No ALG this morning. Yeah, on EG, bro. There was ALG, and I mean, this is exactly what we're looking at right now. To be fair, stop fucking moving, man. I'm locking you in place, bro. Jesus Christ, keep moving it by accident. This is what we this is what we're looking at pretty much all morning. I'm waiting for a retracement off a 5-minute fair value before long in. I'm waiting for a 5-minute. Ooh, per week high. That's like my main target. I'll be honest, that's my main target for like the month or the week or something. Yes, Rob, what we saying, bro? I'm gonna put my camera on because I feel like you man. I feel like it's weird when you man can't see me. You're probably thinking, bro, this guy could be like. This guy could be anyone. This guy could literally be anyone. Let's put my cami on. How do I put it on? Is circle better? Okay, no, rectangle is definitely much better. What was I about to do, man? I was about to send someone something. Oh no. the indicator link. Boys, anyone else want an indicator link? Just drop me a message on Discord or Instagram. Annoyingly on TikTok I can't send any external links. Actually fucking well annoying. We edging. Oh, no, for real, we be edging. I'll probably jump off in the next 10 minutes, boys. New York's been shit. It has been shit. Last week, New York was actually pretty nice. This week, shit. So I hope this really shows. Can we get your indicator into FX Replay? Annoyingly, you can't, bro. I'm pretty sure we have emailed them, though, to put it in. But no, you can't, man. It's annoying. It's annoying. Why? What was you looking to backtest, Callum? Was you looking to backtest the DTO or the ALG? Because an ALG, there actually is a sessions indicator on there, I'm pretty sure. But if you want to use DTO, you're going to have to manually mark out 5 AM each morning. Yeah. Quite like crazy bullish momentum I have. Yeah, bro, B-roll is nice. You've actually made an executive decision to not trade those, Skull. I'll be real, that's good trading. Because I would 100% agree. Bearing in mind, look where price is. Price is too high. EG price is too high to buy. EU. Price is too high to buy. Oh, let's sell EU. Who said to sell EU? Who tried to go against? Who tried to go against the Grand Master of Euro? Just put a custom time to skip to of FX Replay 5 and enjoy on. Yeah, was you looking to DTO? Sorry, was it? Yeah, Caleb, was it DTO or just the sessions you was looking to using it? We're not even on 1,000 likes, boys. Someone better fucking like this live quickly. I'll give 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Both, bro, wanted the hit rate comparison between the two. Yeah, you're just gonna have to mark out the 5 AM individually. That's what I had to do on FX Replay, bro. That's what I had to do. It's annoying, but it is what it is, man, you know. At least it builds, I don't know, discipline. But I think there is a session indicator on there, isn't it? There is a session indicator that does mark out the sessions, and I think it's pretty good if I remember rightly. Yeah, nice. FX Replay is a pain. It can be a pain. It can be. I think it's quite good though, man. Definitely could be a pain. You know what I bare hate about it, man, is like I'll forget to actually place the trade on there. So what FX Replay is, right? It'll go back through the charts, but you'll place a trade as if you was placing it on like MT4, MT5, Trade Locker, Match Trade or whatever, right? It's like if you was literally placing it on there. But sometimes I'll just put the TP and stop loss on and just completely forget to actually put the trade. Because normally when I used to backtest in a day, it was just trading view. But yeah, it's a bastard. I kept forgetting. I had to keep going back because I didn't have the right results. Because I'd miss a trade or miss 2 trades. And yeah, man, it used to fuck me. That's what I used to find quite difficult about FX Replay. I mean, I've cracked it now, obviously. But are you still moving? Still mooning. Mooning? Wow. I prefer to bar replay, to be fair. Oh yeah, I would. What am I expecting for EU? Just to continue to move up really at the moment, bro. Just continue the movement up we've already had. I don't know where we're going to go to. I wouldn't really... Traders Casa ain't bad. Traders Casa... What's that? Traders Casa. What the fuck is that, Stu? Well, a house. Traders house. Mi casa, your casa. What? Traders Casa? What the fuck? Traders Casa. Oh, it's a backtesting thing. Oh, right. I thought you meant like a trader's house. Like, fuck knows. What are them dookies called? There's a couple of dudes that got a gaff together. It's pretty one of them. I'm not even. I won't. Yeah, another backtesting software. Oh, nice. Nice. Yes, Vanessa. How's it going, man? Mi casa, your casa. But yeah, I'm gonna jump off now, boys. I've been in there for about an hour and a half now. Bias correct again. EG hit TP from the signals. Oh yeah, boys. I'll be real. This is the time to get the signal. These markets are looking way nicer now, isn't it? Way nicer. I'll be honest. This is the best time to jump into signals. Still jumping the mentoring though, boys, man. Like I still see so many people trading these markets, not knowing just the sheer switch in volume and momentum, just due to manipulation and low volume, right? So, boys, if you're someone that doesn't know fundamentals or doesn't know psychology to a T, hasn't called that up yet, you need it, absolutely need it for these markets. Otherwise, you will keep losing. And God knows when these markets are going to be back to a decent rate, right? Back to what they were a couple of years ago, a year ago. We probably won't have that. So just be careful, be diligent. Yeah. But boys, I'm going to jump off now, man. Like I said though, boys, jump in the Discord, massive Discord community. Loads of like-minded traders in there as well. Probably might even meet your future boyfriend, you know what I'm saying? That type of shit. But boys, jump in there, jump in the fucking community. Literally 1 of 8k members as well. Get the shit in there, brother. Get in there, man. YouTube, boys. Follow the YouTube. We stream on YouTube as well. You can actually see my full screen. You ain't got to look at me on a blood clot, you know. Or JP Morgan applies. Yeah, JP hate us, man. And also follow us on Instagram, me man. Instagram's growing like fucking shit, to be honest. Hot shit. But yeah, go follow the socials, people. Again, you want to use our indicator, drop me a message, I'll send it over. We've got journals as well, mentoring signals, whatever the fuck you boys need, man. Come give me a shout. TikTok, appreciate you, man. Love you all, take care. Oh, I thought I got banned then, bro. I actually thought I just got banned. Like, the screen went white. I thought that was fucking... I thought that was me. You, man? YouTube? Hold it. Love you all, man. I'll see you, man, in the morning. I'll be back early doors. Same shit. Different fucking day. But same shit. 6:30, boys. See you, man, there. I'll try to be there a little bit earlier.